no be open. Okpala eyes no be open. You know Okpala eye na frog eye. The fact say your eye big, no mean say your eye open. My brothers and sisters, I just want to tell you this morning that, you know what it is, yeah? People think they know you. People think they can judge you. People think because of what you become or because of what they know about you, because of stuff they write about you, that is you. They can also contribute to comments in your life. Let me tell you today, you don't know me, you don't know my story. Keep commenting, keep talking that shit. Because you know why? I sit in my bed and laugh the hardest. Because when something is posted about me, or when I post something, people come on my comment list and want to talk what they know. And you know what? Click on the page of those people who talk the shit about you. They're probably staying in some shack, single room, some dirty single room. The single room, so if you don't go fit paint them, 1 gallon of buckets, 1 small gallon of paint bucket can paint your single room. But you can't even paint your single room. You probably even still live in your mom or your dad's house, and you don't have nothing. But you can buy 1 CD. It be like some network come with it. If you buy 1 CD airtime, you go get plenty bundle. So you think you belong. You think you can contribute. You think you can speak your mind on social media. Look, the proper people, level-headed, consistent, brought up well people who's got a lot of work to do, don't have time to comment negatively. If you ain't got nothing nice to say, do not say it at all. Words of a wise man. So I appreciate your bad comments. I appreciate the love at the same time. But let me tell you something. No matter what you do in life, people are going to pick sides. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you how. Now, let me give you a strict example of a porn star, okay? A porn star is apparently doing something that's not morally correct, in quotes. Now, what is morally correct? Now, the porn star is being loved by people who love her for being a porn star. And now there's pornography awards. People win awards for being a porn star. People win awards for acting in pornographic films, blue films. Now, you've got the people who love her, and you've got the people who pretend, or people who genuinely think she's not doing the right thing. Now, there's a few people amongst those people who genuinely think she's not doing the right thing, who love her in secret. Even a priest. Let me tell you how. There's been many stories of many pedophile priests. There've been many stories of priests that have been doing wrong things. Not to say priests are not good. We've got amazing, good, morally correct, God-fearing priests and pastors or prophets who do God's work. But in the Bible, it equally says, beware of false prophets, even in the end times. I'm not sure if I'm quoting right. Maybe I'm paraphrasing, but Google it. Now, those people who pretend like they don't like, it's not morally correct, what, are pretending. Now, mind you, she's got pretenders. As much as people in the open act like they don't like her, there are people who secretly like her. Now, let's take a priest in question, in the same sense. A priest is supposed to be the one who's morally up there and proper, 100% to the T. He's got everybody loving him. Even people who don't love him pretend to love him because he's supposed to be a priest. Now, do the math. You have people who pretend and you don't know. So I love the fact that you guys, those who don't love me, those who have something to say it out loud, because at least I'm living my life. I'm happy. I'm not living no pretentious life. Because at the end of the day, people are going to choose sides. People are either going to be on the left side of what you're doing or on the right side of what you're doing. But keep doing your thing. No negative energy. Have the spirit of no matter what. I keep saying this. I've come from far and I have a lot of stories to tell. And I worked my ass out from taking clothes to tailors all around Jolu in kiosks and containers to buying my first machine. I didn't know how I was going to pay my first employee. His name was Michael. He still worked for me and I still found a way to pay him. No matter what happens, when the deed comes, you will get it. You have a gun in your hand, okay? And you've got to take that shot at harm that's coming to you. You either take the shot or you lose. Try. You never shot before. Shoot that gun. If you hit, you terminate your enemy. But if you don't, at least you tried. It could scare him away. But if you do not take that shot, you stand a risk of getting hit yourself by your other person. You might as well take the shot. That's all you've got. That's the way life is. You've got one shot at life or a few shots at life. Don't be afraid to pull that trigger. Don't be afraid to take that bold step. Because no matter what you do, if you miss, you might scare your target, or you might aim better the next time. Because I shot a little bit to the left, I missed, I should shoot a little bit to the right. That's the way life is. shoot a little bit more to the right or to the left if you miss. Because if you miss, you might scare your target and you might get it the next time. And if you don't, you have to take the shot anyway. Life gives you shots. Take it regardless. Do not hesitate. Do not hold back.
Cover here with P-News. Me mamunina akwaba ediba Pinax GE. So mamuni if yasha snega nense mana ye di tree. Mobe kaya if yasha snega edibe to hose Elikem Kumoji ene Raquel Apple, the former deputy minister for the NDC. Eshe honoma omo twempna na. Anytime bia ombeshia no na omo ka ono if yasha snega no ho asem mema if yasha snega krade be ebe to hose se omo njai ne ho asem ka or be expose omo to the extent that they are secretly having an affair. And it's true. If yasha snega eshe ne boshe so ema odi an audio tape bia odi be to ni Instagram page Ebeto say yes, which confirms say yes, indeed these guys were really dating and bunking, and after bunking no one side or no one wants them out to do. So we are actually waiting. Say Elikem will give a reply to this particular audio, and indeed finally Elikem saw the audio video about Betuja on the Instagram page. So now listening to the video, I don't know how you guys are going to deduce this particular message, but we know for sure say Elikem has sent this cryptic message to Afia Schwarzenegger. Even in the video, Elikem was seen advising his haters, say he wishes them well. And Minkasa Baby, this is an excerpt for the video for you to watch.
Good morning, my brothers and sisters. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I hope you're all doing well and splendid this morning. It's a Friday! You know what they say about the Fridays? Payday. Like Craig David's song, Friday, payday, ready to do the things we love. We're gonna get our groove on. Anyway, I've got a bad voice, you know that. I just got a phone call right now, okay, from a loved one of mine. And it's very disturbing because this is someone who's asking me to lend them some money, okay? And as much as I want to give it to them, I also feel like they made like one of the greatest mistakes ever, okay? Now, she had a chunk load of money at a certain time, and she was so kind enough. You know, we talk about giving, we talk about loving one another and helping one another. But in this situation, she gave everything she had away to her other loved ones. She gave everything out. She borrowed money to people. She established people up. But now she broke. And she's asking for some money to go to the hospital. Now you're thinking to yourself, if you don't give this person this money to go to the hospital, are you a bad person? Does it make you evil? So then you say, you know what, let me just give. But the painful part is, I always believe in taking care of yourself first. Okay, if this person had invested in business, which she has business on the side to invest in, she's built the business halfway, and she's always waiting for that right time, that right amount of money, that right opportunity to start the business. Now, I'm going to get into that in a little bit. People say my videos are too long nowadays. It's 9 minutes, 10 minutes, and I should try to cut it short. But if this conversation takes me to 10 minutes, I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna stop. Don't matter. If you don't have the bundle, don't listen to it. If you don't feel it, don't listen to it. Cut it. Now, having said that, to continue, now this person had a business opportunity, and she had invested into it halfway through, and she needed to put in money to invest the rest. Now she started getting advice. Now I tell you about quality people. I tell you about people who come in your way and push you rather to do harder than to do mediocre. Now she's got this person telling her, no, you for do make you start on big. If I start big, if I start gracie, look, you will fall 100 times. Don't wait to start big before you continue. Start from wherever you can. Start from whichever angle you can start from. Because once you don't start, you will never finish. And there's never that right time. There's never that big money that's going to come. You earn 500 Ghana cedis a month. Put 100 cedis at least aside and build it up. Because the more you wait for that big opportunity, the more you wait for that right time, for that plenty money, the more you're whiling away time. What if that right money comes in 2 years? Wouldn't you have been able to save 100 cedis a month for 2 years while you wait for that 2 years? And just in case that 2 years doesn't come, which happens because life will knock you on your blind side and knock you to your face and knock you down, and you might not even be able to get up again. But Les Brown always says one thing. He's one of the greatest motivational speakers in the world. He said, when you fall down, make sure you fall on your back, because if you can look up, you can get up. So life is going to knock you and hit you down. But my brothers and sisters, there's no perfect timing. Start now. It doesn't matter if you've got only 1,000 cities. Once you've got a great idea, you can put it to action. If you want to start a food business, and you have 500 Ghana cities, you can literally buy Dino. What do they call it? Let's say 2 or 3 cups of Dino rice. Not to advertise Dino or anything, but you can just buy rice, buy your grocery, buy your food stuff, and cook. But you need to have that entrepreneurial spirit that makes you do your packaging different. That makes you sell different. That makes your taste different. That's the only way you're going to excel, because the more people want you, the more you grow. There's never that right opportunity. There's never that big money that's coming. There's never that timing when, oh, I dey wait for this guy make it come before I go start, or I dey wait for some dough, or there's never that right opportunity. There's never that right time. Opportunity does come, but it comes once. That's what they say, isn't it? That opportunity comes, but it comes once. Now, how do you know if that's your opportunity? If you even lay on your back and say, this looks like a small opportunity, let me wait for the big one. What if that's the only opportunity for you to start? My brothers and sisters, this morning I'm here to tell you that do not wait for that right time or that big money. And when you get something small and you've got something to do, invest in yourself first. Let me tell you why. You get some small money and you give it out to people, family, loved ones, everybody, because you're trying to take care of them. You are not taking care of yourself first. You're going to put yourself in a certain situation where you're going to find yourself wanting and asking, and those family members or those friends and people are going to keep coming back to you. Let me tell you why. A person who's not able to help themselves in the time when they got help, or they sought help and they got something substantial in their hands and wasted it, are always going to come back to you, or are always going to keep seeking for that help. That's the reason why I don't give beggars money sometimes. Because you do not have the initiative to use the little you have to make something out of yourself. You're used to asking and begging now. You're used to asking and collecting now. It's not a good look. So if you have something in terms of money or something valuable, take care of yourself first. Build yourself first. If you always give your money out, what money are you going to use to build that house of yours that your family members can actually come and live in if they get stranded? This way, you have taken care of yourself first. You've sorted out yourself first, and then you can be able to help others easily. You've saved enough money, set up a good business, and now you can, be able to help people easily. Because then, now that the business is running from as little as whatever you were able to put into it, your business has been able to survive at a certain height or level where now you make profits to even give people that small. But if you earn 500 cedis a month and you give people 100 cedis every time, 250 cedis for my grandmother, 70 cedis for my auntie, 10 cedis for my brothers, 10 cedis for my friend, you find yourself giving all that money out and you're left with nothing, literally. But if you're able to put all that money at once, be stingy just a little bit. And do not help people for now unless they are in extreme need. And when I say extreme need, bruv, unless they're dying, ignore. Sort yourself out. Fix yourself in a position where good money comes back to you, where you're able to have a comfortable place to live, where you're able to be comfortable enough to take care of people that won't hurt you. Because trust me, people are going to keep coming back to ask you for help. Once they see you're the generous kind of person, they're going to keep coming. And you're going to feel bad not to give them, but take care of yourself first. That's the message I've got for you. Now, this lady in question, I'm still going to give her the money. And she's asking for 1,000 Ghana cedis to go to hospital. I'm still going to give her that money. But if she sees this message somewhere, somehow, I've told her time and time and again, and she claims she's learned her lesson. Invest in yourself first. Set your business up. Take care of yourself first, because now the people you gave those monies to, you've gone to ask them for money and they say to you, I do not have. What's the fucking point? How are you going to help somebody and now you're in need and they say they don't have? Do not help people who will not help you. It's as simple as that. My name is Elikem, aka Elikem the Tailor, and I'm on my way to work. See you on the flip side.